Hey guys, Paul here from CrossFit Hurstville. Thanks for tuning in to another technique tip video. Over the next 9 weeks, we're going to go through the 9 fundamental CrossFit movements. We're going back to the basics. We want to make sure everyone's getting the basics right, because if the basics have errors in them, all the movements from there will have those same errors in them. So I'm going to start with the air squat. Okay? With your air squat, you should have your feet shoulder width apart. You want to initiate the squat by pushing your hips back and down. You want to maintain the neutral curvature in your spine through the full range of motion. Your feet should stay flat on the ground throughout the squat, and you want to get your hip crease below the height of your knee before you stand back up. Demonstration from the front. Demonstration from the side. There you have it. That's the air squat. You should be fighting to make sure that you get all those points of performance right, so that when you do a front squat, back squat, overhead squat, you are executing the basics very well. Some errors that can happen in our squat. Initiating the squat with our knees forward as opposed to our hips back. Make sure hips go back first. Errors with our spine. Hyperextending before we squat and overextending or rounding out in the bottom of our squat. You want to make sure those two things do not occur in your squat. Knees in line with your toes. We often see the knees go in for some people when they squat. We want to be pushing them out and keeping them in line with our toes at all times. Feet flat on the ground. If those knees come in, the outside of the feet are going to come up, so keep them flat. If we initiate with our knees, our heels are going to eventually come up, so make sure you initiate with your hips and fight to keep those heels on the ground throughout your squat. Lastly, hip crease below the height of your knee. You might not be able to get that range at the start, but you can definitely develop it by doing more of the same and working on adjusting some of those other things like your foot position to try to get a little bit deeper while you maintain that neutral spine. So there you have it guys, the air squat, a basic movement, however there's lots of room for error. Get it right and hopefully that transfers into all your other squatting movements. Cheers, see you next week.